Hello, and welcome back to the Verdant Mosaic. This is episode 16 of our Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Last time we explored a dilapidated tower and a sewer. We found Arena of Karim, who is our miracle teacher. And now we are going to explore the Farron Woods and hopefully make our way closer to the Boreal Valley. But real quick, before I do that, I explored the Road of Sacrifices a little more, and I found a couple of items, so I thought I'd check those out. One of them I found is a storyteller's staff. Staff of a heretic storyteller who shares tales of the painted world to forlorn souls. The storytellers, too, are wretched beings with no place to go. Their bodies, souls, and even their staves are tainted through and through, and its skill is poison spores. It expels noxious spores from the formless parasitical things that inhabit the staff. The Painted World was a secret area you could find in Dark Souls 1, which is literally inside of a painting. And inside the painting, it was a land ruled by a winged, doll-like woman who wielded a giant scythe. And her origins are sort of mysterious. I don't know all of the details around her. But anyway, more lore from Dark Souls 1 bleeding into Dark Souls 2. I also found one other item, I believe. I found Morn's Ring, which boosts miracles. Also given to a Knight of Karim. Morn served the goddess Keitha and later became an apostle of the Archbishop. They labored together to provide comfort to the suffering. And I found that in a cave along the Road of Sacrifices. But anyway, we are now going to make our way through here. Now, I believe, seeing as how a lot of these things lurk in things that are foul, this spear might be more useful to us, as well as our torch. Let me also see if I also found the poison bite ring, so I'm going to switch out my blood bite ring for poison. And I also think I have some purple moss clumps, which reduces poison buildup and cures poison. So I feel like those will be useful. Extinguish the 3 flames and open the door to wolf's blood. Uh-oh. Okay, these things also shoot out probably don't want to do a whole lot of rolling in this stuff, because I think it coats you in the poison. No? Okay, it doesn't. We just don't want to spend too long in it or get hit by these things spray. That spin attack is useful, I guess, if you want to stun multiple targets. Oh, okay, got hit by it. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I'm assuming the real damage is letting the poison build on you. Huh. What were they guarding? A ragged mask. Let me take a look at that real quick. Rag that covers the wearer's mouth, likely a makeshift item that helped reduce intake of various poisons and noxious fumes. It ups our poison resist to 25. This has a poison resist of 17, so yeah, that's probably the big thing in this area is reducing poison. A Grave Warden hood might be more useful. It's just the trade-off. Our Assassin hood is actually much better at reducing poison, so I'm just going to put that back on. Okay. Finding armor that reduces poison buildup is probably one of our more useful things to look for. Now, I don't know if this is the fire we have to put out, or if it's something else. Either way, just gotta keep moving to the area. That is a whole herd of these poison things. I may just try to sprint to that item. A Titanite shard, always useful. Okay, cannot run up the side of that. Luckily, our poison resist is pretty high, so I'm not sure if this is what we have to, okay, nope, just gonna get burned by that. Seems like getting lost in this area is a pretty real possibility, just because there aren't a ton of landmarks to denote where you are. Let me try using Okay, this works a lot better than my fire spear. These are not in the same category as slimes, which are very resistant to regular attacks. More Titanite. I should probably stay out of the goo for a minute so I can... But I don't want to sit still, just because time is a factor. Estus Shard. Okay, that is very useful to us. Okay, I've become poisoned. And this is a very deep part. Okay. Should definitely find a way out of here, because this poison is getting me pretty hard. I'll use one of my moss clumps. I don't like those things that are hanging from the trees. I imagine if we were to stand under one, it would do bad things to us. Okay, we have 2 more of those. I don't want to have to use those if I can avoid it. It looks like this, all the places where these flowers are, the water is much deeper and therefore a lot harder to get through. And I'm assuming those hanging things are also a risk. Let me go back around, because I think there was an item back here before that I didn't try to get, that I'd like to try getting now. I'm also wondering if those fires that were burning there are ones that we have to get. Okay, I'm probably gonna... Iron Flesh. That is a pyromancy spell. Okay, I'm gonna get poisoned. Alright, gonna try and do better not to have that happen again. Okay, use it one more time. Not gonna let it happen again. I wonder if I were to switch out this to this. No, okay, that just burned us. Using an ice weapon does not get rid of him. Okay. Moving on. We should probably just keep trying to move forward. Probably want to use the bonfires as our landmark. Prism stones, those are another good way of keeping track of where everything is. A stone parma. Okay, building up pretty high right now. Rotten pine resin. Gonna be close. Okay. Did not get poisoned. That was a close one. Let me take a look at that item while we wait for that to go down. Stone Parma, a round stone shield once carried by an old knight who turned to stone himself. It has powerful defensive properties for its size, but extremely heavy. It requires 17 strength to wield. It is almost better in every way compared to our our eagle kite shield. I may in fact want to invest some points in that just to raise my strength high enough to use it. But that'll be for another time. Anyway, keep pressing forward. These look like variants on the enemies we found on the Road of Sacrifice. Oh, darn it, the fire got me. And it looks like their weapon does cause some form of poison. Okay. Not going to underestimate my opponent next time. So far, area doesn't seem too difficult. At least nothing more difficult than what we're used to going up against. It's just a matter of knowing where you need to go and not wasting time getting distracted by poisonous slugs. Because they really aren't that big of a threat. In 1s and 2s, it's only when they start getting in larger numbers and you don't focus on taking them out systematically. That, and if you want to get all of the items, because I'm pretty sure there are a couple more items back behind those trees. Okay, back where we started. Let me cast this. I feel like if I can sneak up on them. Okay, not too difficult, but they do cause poisoning. Luckily they're large enough that if you can get onto their side, they cannot effectively block. Extinguish 3 flames. So this is one of the flames we have to extinguish. Okay. 1 down, 2 to go. I wonder if this is gonna trigger a wave of enemies to come at us. I don't know. So these appear to be some sort of signal fire that can be seen from the shrine. Okay, we put out one. Starts that, and I'm assuming that will be at the end of the wood. And I'm guessing that's the Farron Keep that we need to infiltrate. Okay, let's keep moving. There's that archway. I saw another larger enemy go through there. Unless we just fought it. Probably not. And luckily my weapon seems strong enough that it will stagger them. We have to keep our eyes open because their palette is the same color as the environment. Rotten pine resin, okay. Still haven't gotten attacked by one of those hanging things, and I'd like to keep it that way. I mean, we haven't gotten a confirmation that they're actually enemies. I could try shooting at them with my bow to see if they fall. Okay, so the one that walked through the archway was the one with the spear that we already fought. But I'm assuming from this point forward we're gonna run into more of them. Gonna try and sneak up on this one. Okay, this one moves like a horse. Oh! Oh, that was... Oh boy. It's like a berserker. That was intense. I wish I had a graphic of me inside of a tent, but I don't go camping, so I don't have that. But wouldn't it be funny if it was there? I think it would. Anywho, getting back to where we were. I may cut out the running part and just get back to... Yeah, I'll probably just cut out this part. I guess I won't cut out this part. We found an item on one of them. A Grue Rot Shield. A rotting makeshift shield scavenged by the forest-dwelling Grus. Barely effective as a shield, however, its rotten status has made it poisonous and resistant to other poisons as a result. And it can use it to bash. Huh. So now we know what these things are called. They are called the Grus. Okay, I don't think that guy is gonna attack us unless we get close to him. But yeah, for that enemy, I definitely wanna. I don't know if I'm able to do a critical strike on him just because of its size. So I guess the other alternative is to do a charged, strong attack against it. That and not get hit by its hooves. What? Ugh, that is so unfair. It like ignores your invincibility frames and just grabs you. Those, of all the things in Dark Souls, are the things I hate the most, is the grabbing attacks, because you just can't, they're the hardest thing to detect in terms of whether or not it's going to hit you or not. Okay, if I die again, I might just try and look for a way to get around it, because sometimes the smarter option is to just find a way to ignore an enemy, or figure out how do I not have to deal with this. Because I think that's one of the reasons that these games get criticized for being so difficult, is that, oh, I can't kill this thing. Well, maybe you don't have to. You're making a problem for yourself that doesn't need to be there. And that is the actual challenge of the game, as opposed to whether or not you can kill the enemy. Okay, I aggroed both. Okay. Yeah, I'll cut this out. I'll just say the number of times I died. So far it's, we'll say 3. I've died three times so far. You hear rustling. Ah. Okay, and we did it. Only had to die 3 times for it. Not going to think about that, just going to enjoy the fact that we killed it. More Titanite. Yay for me. Okay, there are probably a bunch of items over there. Not going to worry about that right now. I'm sure there's something down that away as well. There's that thing. Gonna avoid that. Ah! Oh, thing snuck up on me. Wolf's blood, swordgrass. Proves a watchdog of Farron has met their duty. A leaf signifying a duty fulfilled by the watchdogs of Farron, who stand beside the old wolf to ensure the serenity of those at rest, depicts a swordgrass leaf stained with dried blood. Long ago, the swordgrass leaf quietly identified members of the Undead Legion. In the rotted forest rest the spirits of warriors past. Their acceptance of and gratitude toward their guardians is expressed eloquently by the humble leaf. Huh. And it looks like we found another, and okay, that's more purple moss grass, good. But more importantly, we have found the second of the flames we need to take out. Okay, we're getting there. Another cutscene. They're a little more liberal with cutscenes in this game, because in both Dark Souls 1 and 2, where you were lucky to get maybe 5 in the entire game, and you usually didn't know what the hell it meant. Not gonna complain. That's 2 out of 3. I'm sure we'll have to face even more difficult grooves before we reach the end of this forest. Is there anything back here? Probably an enemy. No? The area hasn't ended yet. Nothing? Huh, it's a bit of a disappointment. There's usually something or other. Oh well, moving on. We also haven't found a bonfire anytime soon. Which, this seems to be a bit of a stretch, just based off of experience. There are 3 of them. I'm gonna see if I can't pull one of them over here. And not have to... Okay, so that's good, at least. Okay. Not too difficult. We just have to get through... Okay, so there's a bonfire at the other end of this bridge. If we can just get past these 3... Oh, fire seems to be particularly effective against these guys. That guy just shot out a giant cloud of poison gas. Yep, I am not against using items against these guys, because they are irritating. Cannot target against this guy. Okay, not my problem anymore. Whew. Okay, that is good. We have found a bonfire, which means if we die, we don't have to go all the way back through all of that. I am not going to rest at it, though, just because I have 6 Estus left. Huh. Yep, lot of items around us, but I will go look for those on my own time, and if I find anything useful, I will let you know. Okay, so this is the door, but we have yet to find the last... Okay, I heard snoring. That means there's an enemy around here. Yep, we need to find one more bonfire somewhere in this place. probably switch to this as it's more suited to tight quarters. And go around the side. Yep, gonna heal up real quick. They do more damage than I anticipated. I'm assuming they're guarding something of value here. We got a heavy gem, and then this larger one, an undead bone shard. Yay! I'm not going to complain about stronger Estus Flask. Okay, so we went down that way, found the bone shard in this tower remnant. Maybe if we keep... Is that a ladder? Maybe there's something up there. I mean, if there was going to be another fire to take out, it I would imagine it would be on a wall or a tower thing like this. Either way, let me just put this on me, because I don't know what I'm going to find here. Don't want to just go through the first door I see, as that is probably an ambush waiting to happen. Always want to take the higher ground when you can. I feel like getting these are a lot easier now than they were in previous games, because in like Dark Souls 2, they would like intentionally get you into dangerous areas that would kill you. Again, not gonna complain. More twinkling titanite. Okay, so the only way inside is through this door. But it looks like we found a bonfire. But I am not gonna trust that. Huh. Pray to the old wolf of Farron. Etiquette. Ask to join covenant. I don't know what that actually does, so I'm going to wait until I learn more. Was this what that one depressing guy was talking about that whole time? About joining the wolves? Maybe that was something else. Maybe about joining the Undead Legion. Anyway, gonna keep looking around for that bonfire. Though we may be going in a different direction. We have gotten very high up. Is that the way into the Boreal Valley? Because that is where we came from. I have the distinct feeling that we're going to be going up against a boss of some sort. Because this looks like boss territory. Well, that's not technically a boss, I don't think, but it isn't not dangerous. It doesn't look like it's detected us yet, but if we get any closer, it probably will. This... Huh. Looks like part of the dilapidated bridge. I don't know if killing this guy will open the door back down in the Farron Wood, or if this is just like a bonus area, but I don't know, we can take him on. Okay, he hits pretty hard. Stay clear of his attacks, because he hits very hard. Ah! Oh! That could have gone pretty badly. Ah! Ah! Definitely want to stay close to him, because his normal attacks Very far-reaching. Oh! Oh! That barely hit me. So close. So close. Ah. Though, looking at that, that probably isn't what we need to do in order to get the bonfire lit. But, I don't know. I guess I'll give that one more try and see if we can't take him out. I'll probably cut out this intermediary part of us getting back to the boss. Yeah, I'll cut this out. Just because we have... Come on. Ah! At the halfway mark. Whoa! Did we break one of his legs? We got him. Soul. Oh, very loud. Yay, we did it. We got the soul of a stray demon. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength, soul of a stray demon. The stray demon, now lacking even a trace of flame, was once the gatekeeper of Lothric. Huh. We also found an ember, a great axe, another ember, and our souls. Huh. So he was the gatekeeper to this place until the bridge itself fell. And then I'm assuming the Knight of the Boreal Valley took up the guard. Or that was for something else. Well, that is interesting. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I think that's good enough for this episode. We have found 2 of the 3 bonfires to get our way through the Farron Wood. We've killed a stray demon, discovered the Great Old Wolf. So yeah, I'd say we found some cool things. In the next episode, I will try and find that last bonfire. In between that, I'm probably going to go looking through the Farron Wood, try and pick up some of those stray items. If I find anything of value, I will definitely let you know about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.